After completing a trip to the mountains of Virginia in July of this year on the Spyder, I thought it was time for a little bit more of an adventurous trip. So, in the spring of 2018, I hope to take the Spyder coast to coast, from our home in Virginia to somewhere along the California coast. The only problem is I have no idea how long that trip would take and what gear I would need to take and how I would pack it. So I decided we needed to take a 3-day road trip to test out how far I can ride in a day and what it would take. This is the 3rd day. On the road, on schedule, a little after 8, stopped and topped off the tank. And a couple of interesting thoughts. Number one, when traveling on a Spyder, should you have a Spyder? You already know this. If you're thinking about getting a Spyder, you should know this. When you take your pit stops to gas, eat, go to the bathroom, whatever, and you are near other people, anywhere around other people, or places where other people are going to walk by. If you are in a hurry and do not want to have a conversation with people, or you are the type of person who doesn't want to have conversations with complete strangers, don't go where there are people. It is 80% probability if I am around other people, people will come up and start a conversation about the Spyder. Now, I personally love it. I just think it's a hoot. And I try not to get into politics. I have my opinions and I'll keep them to myself. But I just want to talk about a little bit of philosophy. So far in the trip, I've run across people who, for whatever reason, just are very, they look at the Spyder with sort of envy. And I can tell that they are people who do not have the means to go out and do what I have been fortunate enough to accomplish. And what's really sad is the tools are available to everybody to accomplish any goal or any task that you want to do. You just have to avail yourself of them. As long as you have a sound mind and a sound body, there is not a whole lot you can't do in our society. And people just want to blame everybody else for it. I ran across two fellas yesterday who were making a little bit of money on the side, helping somebody move, and they were at an interstate rest stop, and you can tell by just the way they carried themselves, and I guess I'm stereotyping and I shouldn't do that, but they were just, oh my gosh, that looks like that's, wow, that's just a really nice, referring to the Spyder. And I could never afford something like that. Well, there is a little poem. You can look up the whole thing on the internet. It's called "I Bargained with Life for a Penny." Well, we made it. Whew. Apologize for the helmet hair. 968 miles, 0.9. Whew. I think it's time for a beer. And the most important, would I do it again? Yeah, just not right now. Appreciate y'all watching this, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks.